HalfBaked DND, Demons and Disco, is a groovy D&D podcast full of some not-so-groovy things, such as violence, profanity, and adult subjects. Viewer discretion is advised. Thank you for tuning in to our mini-series, Null Space. We have a 3-part series here for you before we get back into the main campaign, while we try to figure out how we want to go forward. Because we are looking into ways to make it work, where we can do a live stream, sort of like a lot of other live play podcasts, but, on Twitch, under my channel, Captain Yam Yam. We will be trying to do this on as regular of a basis as possible. Unfortunately, we are all still adults with jobs that take priority. This is not our job. This is a project of passion at the moment. While I'd love to be able to write stories and do stories like this for you guys on a more consistent basis, be it the podcast or writing or whatever have you, it's just not feasible at the moment. So we are going to be doing this as regular of a basis as we can. We will give you more information going forward on my TikTok. Should be Captain Yam Yam. I believe there's a dot after Captain, or Cap'n, CAPN dot YAM. We will also be updating you on the Facebook page, and I'm going to try to be better about X as well. Just really social media in general to keep the audience up to date with what is happening. But I've rambled on long enough. Welcome to part 1 of Null Space, hosted by Logan as our wonderful DM.
As we zoom through the star-speckled void of space, those same stars start stretching and bending as they are pulled into a black hole towards its final confluence. At this point, you begin to hear a deep, pulsating hum as an interconnected chain of station-sized disks is pulled along by the gravity of the black hole. Each disk spins clockwise, creating its own artificial gravity. We zoom even closer. Flanking the disks are 2 smaller rings of separated rooms. Almost every room has some manner of spacecraft parked above it, some with wings, some needle-like, some mirroring the creature that pilot it. Even closer now as we push through the anti-mag shielding and approach a glass window. A young girl with green skin, 3 fingers on each hand, and pincers out of her jaw, levitates a puzzle cube in a dull gray room. Will, what have you prepared to evac her? Are you going through the vents? Are you going front door? If you're Agent 47...
This is a station, correct?
It is.
So I'm docking my own personal ship. I'm thinking
right above her area?
Yeah, in that general area. Keeping a little bit distance so I have,
okay.
If there's any heat on where she's at, I'm maybe like 2 docks over.
Mm-hmm.
Give myself a chance to be able to approach quietly.
What a guy. And you, as a professional, would totally be able to do this if not for the fact that there were multiple people after her today. Sam, how is your character preparing to get her out of her room?
See, I assume her room is inside some sort of like bay-ass spaceship, right?
Yep, it's on these big rings. These big ring-like spaceships that are all connected with each other in the long chain link.
Right? So, naturally, I feel like at this point, it's kind of like kind of like canonically established that I am a bounty hunter, So I have my own ship, which is a stealth type ship. So I'm just gonna find a place to dock discreetly, like I usually do,
Yeah.
infiltrate, ideally get the girl out without anybody finding out, and then leave. But if shit goes south, they also don't necessarily know where my ship is, so I can just fight my way out.
Definitely. And then, lastly, Mickey. Once again, if it was just you, you would have no problem achieving this mission. But who knows how many forces are after this girl? What are you doing to evac her?
Do I know which room, or
You do. Yep, you know her exact room.
I Misty step in?
Fantastic. So, as you Misty step in, this small acid burned creature.
No.
The small acid burned creature, Misty steps in. He stretches the. What does he do to be able to Misty step in? Like, what does that look like from his perspective?
Well, I imagine I have, I don't know, some dried sulfuric salt, per se. And it's like pocket sand, I just, like, poof, and I'm gone.
And you push yourselves through the atoms.
Yeah.
You do?
And as the salt infiltrates her room, you walk out of it. Back to the top. You've successfully made your way all the way to her room. You found an access port under it. How are you stealthily getting her out of there?
I'm throwing a smoke grenade.
Perfect. As the sulfuric salt enters the room and a man steps out, gas starts to leak out from a vent near the headboard of her bed, filling the room with smoke. Now, lastly, Sam, what are you doing as the last party to enter this room?
Okay, so my my approach so far is I've been working my way through the tunnels, taking out whoever I need to stealthily and kind of hiding their bodies, kind of ninja way. And basically, I am hacking the interface console on this door, and I have just finished hacking it when I walk into this mess.
This three-way, if you will.
Right.
This three-way mess.
I walk in and I'm like, what the hell?
The scans, you hack into the door efficiently and effectively, looking out for the people behind you, but not too worried as you've left a small but calculated trail of bodies.
Yeah,
the three of you now stand in a Mexican standoff of each other. The one girl, her eyes shocked. Yeah, you do. Do-do-do, do-do-do. As you all look at each other, her glass window blows out. And we're going to cut back to 12 hours earlier. Will, can you introduce your character for us? Tell us what your ship looks like first.
You know what? We're going to go with it is the pre-order bonus for the No Man's Sky ship. Like, that's exactly what it looks like. It is a tri-engine ship with 3 seats in the cockpit. 2 of the engines on the wings, 1 engine behind the cockpit, and the sloped hood, kind of like an X-wing.
As you dock your ship down and you climb out from under it into a room, who climbs down that ladder? What do they look like?
Well, you would immediately think, oh, that's just a robot. But as you inspect me further, you can see, bits of, like, flesh coming through. I'm a cyborg that is primarily machine at this point. I never came up with a name for the race. They're the Silsarans.
Silsarans, ooh.
I'm going to type that in chat so I don't forget it.
And what kind of weaponry decorates your body?
I am walking with my silver revolver and silver dagger and an assortment of grenades.
And what is your name?
I am Skur Alphont.
Skur Alphont. As Skur Alphont climbs down from the docking ladder into a room just bays away, just 3 bays down from the girl that his contract has asked him to track down, he enters into a dull gray room with a fab system. What is he going to prepare? And he has a couple hours to kill before he does this. How is he going to decorate his room, or have the fab system decorate his room?
Wait. Decorating a room on the station?
Mm-hmm. Yep, you're in a dull room. You have a couple hours to kill before you make your way down there.
A little bit of greenery, livery, something similar to what I have in the office, actually, like ivy hanging down in the corners, maybe a bit of a misty atmosphere.
And he
Close
creates
to the jungle
this.
as I can get up here.
Mm-hmm. Creates in this small room that he has called his own to scope out and to wait to gather information until he makes his move. It's all misty. Sam,
And I'm hiding.
you are in a similar situation. What kind of ship do you dock in to the main port with?
So my ship is kind of like because I guess technology for my race is pretty culturally significant because it's our way of life, and it's also part of us as well because our technology is very organic. So our ships are half built, half grown. So you can imagine this like almost like half disc, right? Kind of like this shape, right? Like this, right?
I'm seeing it.
And so that is kind of like, think of it as like bone, like like a moose has horns, how they're flat and they have like those like spikes. Think of them like 2 horns like this, and then they're attached to this like body that is kind of like egg shaped, and then around that egg shape, then you have that like cradle of the technology wrapping it up, right? So like the wings of the ship that are kind of like batish in appearance, kind of like this, those are actually horns, right? And so they come and connect to this like egg, which is actually the core and the power core of the ship, right? So then my alien species, what we do is we come in and then we like hook shit into that core, and then we build the ship around that, right?
That's cool.
And so like the core, the energy it produces, the wings, the shields, all of that, it comes from the organic being.
As you crash through hyperspace on your biotechnological craft, you land in the center of this ring. What does it look like for the center egg to open?
So
do you come out in mucus?
I was gonna say, so I wouldn't say that I crash in, right? So I stealthily approach,
Okay.
and then I kind of like a tick, I kind of like dock on the side of the ring on the vent, like a maintenance vent. And so the egg doesn't like, gush open or anything. Actually, like the egg is covered, right? So say the egg is the size of like a small bedroom. So, inside the ship, you don't really like you don't interface with the egg itself as more as you just look at it. So for me, I imagine like a dock underneath the ship. I can make an illustration of the ship later, but imagine you don't see the egg from the outside. It's only in the inside. It's basically like a reactor. And so what you see is a dock open, and you see me like slowly come out, and then as my boots reach the magnetic field of the ship I'm like docking on, I hook up, and my feet click, and so now my magnetic boots kicked in. My ship closes, and then it like cloaks and it goes invisible. And so I walk up to the nearest vent I can find. I interface with the panel and try to get in quietly, right? So make my way through the vents. I'm crawling in.
Let's get our first roll. Will you give me an Arcana check to see how well you interface with this panel?
Man, I wish I had a die.
You can do it on D&D Beyond too.
I know.
You can.
How do we do?
An 8.
Oh. So it takes some time. You land on this, but whatever security system the station has recently been updated it with is a little more advanced than you're expecting. So it takes you a little bit longer as you interface. Does your ship have anything that can help you with this, or is it all up to you?
No, my ship has an AI in it, or I guess I have like a combat AI, like a a heads up AI. So if I can't manually do it, then the ship can send me kind of like an algorithm key, and it will hack it guaranteed. It just takes a little bit longer,
Okay, cool.
right?
And
So
yeah,
then I just have to like hang around there, So if there's like a patrol coming, then I have to like hide too. Hope they don't
let's
find out.
let's do that. Can I get a stealth check with advantage because
Yes.
of the cloaking properties? You're out in space.
Dude, I'm getting a tough
Oh
start to
no,
the day.
tough
his
hand.
luck is transferring here.
Okay.
Sammy, no.
No way.
Damn,
A 7.
that's insane.
As
no.
as you sit there hacking away, you would be on most days you'd be totally fine, but for some reason the light catches you just wrong.
Oh no.
There's new heat sensing scanners on these patrol ships. As a probe starts to scan you, what would you do?
Okay. Let me change the situation in which I am looking at my
Let's hear it.
character real quick. Give me a second. Okay, can I? So I know that so I'm off my game, and I'm like, damn, like this isn't my day, and I'm gonna attribute this bad luck to the fact that I have to somehow run into these two dumbasses. So so what I do first is I realize I'm like, dang, I can't hack this, and this hack is gonna take too long. I have two choices. I can either attempt to engage the enemies and hope that I can take them out quietly and quickly enough that like they don't alert anybody nearby, or I can try and somehow like crawl into a vent or hide on the ceiling or do some acrobatic crap.
Yeah.
So what can I do that I could use my athletics?
Jump around.
Just prying into the vent.
Okay, let's say that I see that there's a vent on the ceiling. I jump up into the ceiling and pry open the vent and crawl into the shaft. I roll for that.
Let's see it.
Please help me, God. Oh no. A
See if the
9.
dice like him. Bang. +7.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's more than enough.
Oh.
These are crazy dice rolls.
I know. It's insane. I have nefariously bad luck.
As a kind of a hulking beast that you are, even a 9 is enough for you to pry open this exterior vent and get you into the station away from this drone's prying eyes. And now, lastly, Mickey, will you describe the process of what it feels like to be shot through space?
Well, at first I'm at my comfortable college dorm.
Yeah.
It's a magic school of some kind. It's not exactly just like, your typical college dorm. Did you just shoot your camera? No, it's a laser.
No, it's a laser.
Anyway.
That's so cool.
I was summoned by the grand master of the place.
Mm-hmm.
And he decided to send me on a mission to recover do we know her name?
You would not know her name.
Okay, I was sent on a mission to recover some source of information.
Mm-hmm.
And then he told me to come back when I was actually ready. I said I was ready right then. So I looked up at him, about 2 feet in the air, and I just got disintegrated I could feel every single one of my cells immediately turn cold from being shot through the vacuum of space. We may have passed a star or two, so it kind of warmed up a little bit. And suddenly, in a gaseous cloud of sulfur, Zelnar Vorthun appears on this ship.
You appear right outside of her door, or do you appear somewhere else in the ship first?
I appeared at the docks.
Fantastic. What would be the first thing that Zelnar does?
Well,
Does he
I'm
try
kind of on
to-
a mission right now.
Uh-huh. How does he
I-
go about his mission?
I was told exactly where this room was, so I'm scanning the area. And
Cool. Getting your
what do I
bearings.
see? Yeah.
Yeah, in the main dock hall, you see much bigger freight class cruisers than just their individual starships that would be docking on rooms. You see mainly service drones of different kinds, and then you see what you would recognize as the path to the main hallway, the Grand Directory, and that would take you straight to her room.
I'm just gonna go for it, man. I don't
What
see any like guards or anything.
Does
around.
Zelnar look like? Yeah, it's not illegal just to
Zelnar-
walk around. What does he look like as
Zelnar-
he's just going for it?
Zelnar is a gnome, a rock gnome who grew up on. Will you stop deep throating the Nerf gun? Zelnar is a rock gnome who grew up on a sulfuric planet, so he has been weathered away by all of the acidic rain and gases he was around. So as he's running, maybe some salt, sand, some kind of particles are kind of airing off of him as he's not really sprinting, but just like walking over to the place we need to go.
Is his internal temperature hot? Like, is he hot as he's running through?
He's hot as hell.
I wanted to go that route and be like, "Oh, he's hot as hell."
Beat
I
you
feel
to
like in order to metabolize the acid and sulfur, he would probably have to run a little bit hotter. So maybe like normal human temperatures, like 99 something, 98.6. So he's running at like, I don't know, 105.
Just a little, just a touch.
Just a little bit. He's hot, but he's not like boiling.
As you run through these halls, little do you know that the vent just by you, just above you, has a Chitax crawling through the vents, making his way also towards that exact same room. And as we catch back up to where we started, the three of you in a standoff with the glass blowing out of the window and outside floating through space, a dome-like ship with multiple tentacle-like grabbers sticking out from under it. Can everybody give me a dexterity saving throw to grab on
I'm good at
something
those.
before they get pulled into space?
Oh lord. My rolls are not
21.
good, man.
Ooh,
19.
what do you grab onto in the room that
I-
keeps you from going into space?
Is the bed bolted down?
The bed is bolted down. Part of the bed.
Nat
like, sheets and
20.
stuff
Nat
like that.
20. Yes.
Whoa!
Damn,
Okay.
there it is.
Yeah, part of the bed goes, part of the bed doesn't. Are you grabbing onto the bed, Mickey?
Yeah, I feel like I missed these steps kind of like near the inside of the room based on I expected the person maybe to be asleep, so kind of got
Mhm.
close. So I'll grab the bed that's bolted down.
Will, what are you grabbing onto?
I'm shoving my fingers in the ground.
That's pretty cool.
You're ostrich, man. Just shove your head in the sand.
I got metal fingers.
And-
I'm gonna fucking shove them bitches in the ground.
Lastly, Tycor Platt. With a nat 20, you are just able to anticipate the window going out. You're slightly farther in the room, and because of your supernatural strength and athleticism, you are able to keep yourself from flying out the window.
Hmm.
The girl was not so lucky.
Oh no.
as she starts to drift into space as 3 tentacles make contact with the room. 1 tentacle starts to make contact with the girl, and the cold liquid metal is being excreted into space to cover up the air gap. Yes, Will.
Can I try to toss my grappling hook to catch her?
Yeah. Are you giving it to her to grab onto, or are you digging it into her?
That's
Or like wrapping it around her. Yeah, it
yeah,
probably would be.
I'm gonna
I guess
try
you
to
could
like
wrap it around her.
lasso her
Lasso.
with the hook.
That's cool.
What do you want me to use for this?
Like acrobatics or sleight of hand or something
We'll
around
go with
there.
sleight of hand.
I think that makes sense. How good are you with
That
those
is
fingers?
A 21,
Bang.
or is that
Yeah.
a 26? Yeah, either way.
Either
the
way,
feeling
the
that
21 is
works.
more than high enough. As you're grappling, where do you just have it, or does it shoot out of somewhere?
Oh,
Shoots out
Do
of
you
my
have to
arm.
grab it and toss it? Yeah, that's sick. The grappling hook shoots out and finds its way around her ankle. You are now battling a tentacle trying to bring her into the half-dome main bay of the ship. As the plating continues to fill up the room and close in what once was a window. What are you two doing, Zelnar and Tykor?
Okay, so I'm big on the enemy of my enemy is my a friend. So I'm going
my
to
enemy is my enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just gonna swing on Will. No, so I'm gonna jump in and attack the tentacle holding the girl. See if I can also let her loose.
Nice. Sweet. As you climb up to the side of the window, you reach out, you find yourself in the middle. Give me an attack roll. With your greatsword, assumedly.
Well, yes. Okay. Oh. Boom. I think I rolled for damage accidentally, not to hit.
Ooh,
Yeah,
it'll be enough
okay.
damage to do it. See if you hit.
So there, 19.
Yeah, 19 is definitely enough.
Okay, then
As
let's take.
you... Yeah, describe your slash on the tentacles.
And so I land near the tentacle and then slash it, and I guess I cut it off her.
Yeah, the part that was grabbing on her, it had started to excrete kind of like a numbing substance or a drowsing substance. So she had started to, but doze away. But when you cut it off, it stops the influx, and she's laid there, allowing Skur, the cyborg, to pull her back into the ship. When you cut open that tentacle, there seems to be these floating jelly-like brains shoot out of it. 15 jelly-like brains shoot out of the combining of the 3 tentacles now surround you in the room.
Ew.
Will everybody roll me initiative?
Oh, Zelnar Vorthun doesn't have advantage on.
Are you shitting me?
Initiative. Oh God!
Oh no! Oh no!
I just saw Sam's roll.
What did
Dude,
Sam
it does.
roll?
You can ask Will. You can ask Will. I
No, this
always
is just
roll ones.
normal.
I
Sam,
got 12.
it could be worse. Oh wait,
12
no,
mix?
it couldn't. Okay, I got an 8 with a +7.
Give a +7.
Oh!
Yeah.
What's
And
the initiative
I only got an
modifier?
8.
+7.
It's dexterity and
Oh.
your proficiency.
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
And then, Sam, what'd you roll?
A 1
Ooh. Yeah,
plus
you're right.
1 to my initiative, so
It's okay. I
A
rolled a
2.
1 also. I just have a really good plus.
Now,
the
everybody...
last-
So, 3 groups of 5 swarm out.
I'm ready.
And the first one is going to make its way to swarm the girl, Tizian girl.
Not
As they start to spiral around her, they are going to try to put her to sleep.
How old is this child?
She looks, if she was a human, she looks about 14.
And what about her like alien age? I guess
Her
I'm not-
alien age, her alien age is 38.
Okay, so is she capable of defending herself by now?
We're gonna find out. She does have
Okay.
her own spot in initiative, so
Okay,
if she
cool,
doesn't
let's go.
get put to sleep,
Then I don't feel bad. If she gets like tossed around. That's all I wanted. Yeah.
they rolled a 10 plus, not enough to put her to sleep. As they swarm her, trying to carry her off, she swats at them and pats those away. Following up her next turn, she's going to pull on the rope being dragged by the cyborg and see if she can't make her way closer to at least the not instant attackers, even though she's still not so decided on you guys. She rolls great and pulls herself all the way towards the leg of the cyborg, and she starts to hide you. Are you a caring individual, Mr. Skur?
I suppose it depends on the situation.
If this child like girl is starting to hide behind you, is that something that you would
I was already
make
bringing her
affection
in
to, or
alive,
no?
wasn't I?
Mm-hmm.
One arm out, pushing her behind me. And I know I'm not next in an initiative order. So.
It is Mickey's turn next.
How grouped up are these things?
Very.
Very
Alright.
good.
There's the 3 groups in each group, they're almost on top of each other, like a swarm of these jelly skulls.
So I'm gonna cast Cloud of Daggers within the place where I can hit the most of them, because we don't really have a map.
Perfect.
And that's
yeah.
That's 4d4 slashing damage. Yeah, it's just 4d4 slashing damage.
When they start their turn, right as you cast it,
Conjure
Both?
spinning daggers in a 5-foot cube centered on a point with range. Each creature in that area takes 4d4 slashing damage.
yeah,
Creature
I think
also
it's probably
takes it.
right.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's probably going to just be on your turn then. Will you
let me-
will you roll me 4d4 slashing?
9 damage. And then
Nice.
each creature takes this damage if they enter the cube or ends its turn there, or if the cube moves into its space.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, that makes sense too. So anybody that now ends their turn there will take additional damage. As you cut off their entrance into this room by placing a swirling spin of daggers, what does that look like? Like, is it straight up magic? What are you doing to conjure these daggers?
I like to think I have this staff with a glowing green crystal of some kind on it,
Yeah.
and in my head, basically, I'm just like swinging it around like a ninja, and then like Kamehameha, and boom, there they go.
As you spin it around, you start to create some momentum for these daggers, and they spiral and spiral, and it cuts through 6 of them, 3 from each group.
Wow.
Now there's only one full group that's making their way on Skur, and the 2 partial groups have been effectively cut out of this room as they stand on the other side of the reinforced plating and the wall of daggers. Skur, what would you like to do?
Oh, it's my turn next? Damn, okay.
It is you next, yeah. Everybody else rolled pretty bad.
I also rolled terrible. I literally could not have rolled
Yeah.
worse.
That's true. Everybody else doesn't have a +7.
So they're not very close to us, are they?
Nope. They're on the other side. They are inside the room, unlike the other two, but they're on the opposite side of it.
Okay. I'm just gonna fire off the revolver.
Let's see
Take
it.
my shot. That is a 10 plus 5, 15 to hit.
Definitely would hit.
Cool. And let's roll damage. It is 2d8 plus 5.
Yeah, that's crazy.
14 damage.
14 damage is enough to rip through 3 of them as well. As you explode the jelly,
Collateral.
it pops across the room. It smells almost kind of sweet.
Triple.
And then it crashes into another one. And then finally a third. The reinforced plastic, the metal reinforcing, closing up the window, each even further, now being scraped up as sparks generated off of the cloud of daggers. Next, 2 of the...
There we go.
and are going to attack Mickey. Oop, the first group misses. So does the second group. Who's rolling dice today? As these telekinetic floating skulls start to send pulse waves at you, what are you doing, Mr. Gnome? What are you doing, Zelnar, to avoid their telekinetic pulses? Because they all miss.
Well, I'm fairly acrobatic, so as they're shooting these, I imagine I can actually see them rather than like feel them. I'm just like, I'm using my staff as leverage to kind of like jump around and dodge, bob and weave, you know?
Mm-hmm. Dodge, bob, and wade or something.
And wade.
Now, lastly, Sam, standing there menacingly on the edge of the room, after successfully cutting off the tentacle, what are you doing?
So
3
who
groups of
grabs-
2 stand around the room.
So the thing is that this is gonna sound sad, but at the end of the day, I can only attack one of them.
You're going to be able to
So-
cut through a couple.
Okay, so then I'll attack. So
Yeah?
let me.
With your great sword, yeah?
Yeah. So I'll swing my greatsword. Now, mind you, I was reading the description. And it has praise. I guess if I miss, whatever enemies were, I guess, near the attack, right? I do the same type dealt. Or I guess I could deal damage equal to the ability modifier, which is strength, which would give me a
Oh, that's
plus
cool.
7, I think, right? Or no. No, it would give me a plus 5. So I would get a guaranteed 5 damage on anything I swing to.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Even if I miss.
Uh-huh.
But let me attack here. So great sword. A 26. Does it hit it?
Yeah, that is going to smack these things.
Okay, sweet. Do I have double hit, like double strike, or
Nope, not yet.
a 6?
How much damage
11.
are you going to do? 11 damage?
Yeah.
Perfect. That is enough to cleave a whole group in half, a whole group of both of them. What does it look like as your sword bisects these 2 jelly surrounded skulls?
So have you ever seen Berserk?
Yeah.
Yo, I
You
know
know how whenever-
sacrifice.
You know, whenever Guts swings his sword, it's just like the loudest, most like metallic fucking industrial noise imaginable.
Mm-hmm.
So I swing my sword, and it sounds like the generic stock pipe hitting the ground noise
No,
as I
no,
cleave through
Mickey.
these
Uh-huh.
jellyfish.
Bong.
Yeah.
I
And
wasn't paying attention.
it cuts these two in half. Their top, for a second, you move with such force, such precision that it seems like nothing has happened. But then the bottom half of them falls down. Their brain droops down from their top half of the skull, and then the
Right,
top
like-
half eventually falls.
Surprisingly quick for my build.
Very. As there now is just 4 of these floating skulls remaining. The window has totally repaired itself, although you can no longer see outside as the steel has reinforced. The emergency lights in the room have turned off, and some oxygen is starting to be refilled. Those of you who need oxygen or enjoy it can breathe a little nicer.
So with this whole thing that like repaired the window, is it like the window actually repaired itself, or is it more of? Have you played Dead Space at all?
I have not. How does it do it in Dead Space?
Well, basically, there's just like shutters that if a window blows out, it just shuts them real fast.
This was like if they released hot metal into space, that it would freeze on contact pretty quickly.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
So they hot metaled over it, and it. It was the explosion would have blown up whatever shutter components they had. Now the last 2 are going to the main group of 2 are going to go attack the big cyborg protecting their target.
Is the big cyborg near my blade thing?
They are past your blade thing.
Who's the big
Oh.
cyborg?
The big cyborg
Oh,
is
sure.
Will.
Oh.
Is Skur.
Skirt. Sorry, it's just
Will.
his name in here is God, so it's hard to know. who he
True.
I
is.
mean,
You're
does
not
that mean
God
it's my
today.
turn? Is that where
Oh,
we're at?
no, they hit you.
Oh, they hit me.
Is what happened. Yeah, 23.
Like get bonked, fool.
I don't know. Yeah, that hits.
Shield.
Fuck you. I wish I
Oh,
did.
you silly.
But because there's only 2 of them, they only do 2d4 damage.
Those
Or a combination of 5. Will you make me a Constitution saving throw?
Oh,
As-
yes.
Probably with advantage as well.
All right. I'm just gonna roll on here. Oh.
As this jelly that now coats part of you seeps into your
Not bad.
chest and starts to make you feel drowsy.
Oh no, they're sucking him off.
You said
What'd you
with
get?
advantage, I have 18.
Oh, nice. That is plenty enough. As you start to get drowsy, you shake it off. Machines don't get drowsy.
I was gonna say, wait a minute, I'm fucking made of metal.
And then the girl is gonna go. Are you holding on to her or just protecting, like keeping her away?
Or I'd kind of just pushed her behind me.
Okay, she bolts into the hallway behind you guys.
Oh no.
Do I see this?
Yeah, you are all aware of this. And now it is your turn, Mickey. She's left your guys' line of sight, but she can't move too far. She's just small. She's so small.
There's 2 skulls still in the room, right?
Yeah, there's 4 skulls in the room. 2 engaged with you and 2 engaged with Will or with Skur.
Okay. So
You can book it, but you
Thunderclap.
would take it. Yeah,
would that hit all of them? It says 5-foot emanation originating.
that would hit all of them. You could definitely
Alright.
position yourself where it would hit all of them.
All right. Con save of 14.
Cool. Group 1 passes. Group 2 also passes. Do they take half damage?
No, con save or take damage. Well,
Does
what do I
does
have
that
to
say anything about not hitting the other two people in this room?
each creature.
Will you give me a con save?
This might have been a bad idea, but you know what? I'm neutral.
14.
Ooh, that
contested.
was the number, right? No,
Yeah.
there's no such thing as contested. That's the number to
Okay.
beat.
Okay, I still don't remember the rules for that.
What
Sam-
is the thunderclap look like? Do you hit the ground really hard?
There's more spin
Jump.
into the staff, and I
Uh-huh.
slam the bottom of the staff into the ground, and you just hear this loud
Flatulence.
like.
Nice. Some highly combustible piece of sulfuric rock on the bottom of your staff
Yeah, and as I hit the
dislodges
ground-
and explodes as you hit the ground,
Yeah.
shattering everybody's ears. But just for a moment, as they all look dazed and look back at you, their focus all now on the glowing sulfuric 2-foot-tall rock monster.
Wait, but like, so you did all that, and what happened?
Absolutely
Nothing happened.
Nothing. So all that for nothing.
You got
All
a whole
that
lot
for
of
nothing.
attention on you.
Do I have any bonus action things?
You can just leave. Take the attack of opportunity and get out of there.
You know what? You right. I'm gonna misty step out into the hallway,
Oh, nice.
or as far as I can toward the
Uh-huh.
target.
Where she was going. Poof.
Yeah.
And we will say what you see when anybody else gets out or when it's your turn next. Will, what would you like to do? Two are engaged with you.
I'd like
Two
my
were
Discord
engaged.
to not fucking break. Really, that's the thing I
Impossible.
want. It keeps graying out.
Two skulls engaged with you. Two where Mickey was once standing. Where Zelnar was once standing. And two dead on the floor in front of Tykor Plok. Your target has left. Ran away right behind you.
Is the door still open?
The door is still open.
Okay, well, let me double check this real quick.
Okay.
How far would she be at this point?
She only had her turn to run, so assumedly
At
not.
30 feet?
It'd be, yeah, about 30 feet. About less than
Cool,
you.
I cast Zephyr Strike and dash after her. Not provoking
Nice.
a spell, an attack of opportunity because of that.
Do you get a strike out of that?
Once before spell ends, give yourself advantage on one weapon attack. Don't see anything
Are you
but
attacking
a
and
bonus action.
dashing? Or are you using your action to grab her? Or like your attack to grab her?
Let me double check. This is okay. So the spell was a bonus action, so I'm dashing after her, and as I'm going, I'm firing a shot.
Nice.
And
At
it
who?
Gets an at the
The skulls?
jellies or whatever it was attacking me.
Mm-hmm.
Does he pass me?
Good thing I have advantage, because otherwise I might have hit Mickey. That's a nat
Mickey,
20.
how far does Misty
I
step?
went from a nat 1 to a nat 20.
Whoa. Yep. You guys, and you only go 30 feet, Will, or do you get to go even further?
I only get to go 30 feet.
Perfect. Then you
Though
guys
if I really
go
want,
the
I can
same.
also make an attack with a dagger.
Mm-hmm.
He's rethinking his whole life now.
No, so here's the thing is, do I hit Mickey as I run past? Because I don't know if you're
You're gonna-
cool or not. You
You're
just
gonna be
tried to
standing
hit
right
me.
next to me.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to hit you. Anyways, I should roll my damage.
Will you describe? Yeah. Roll your damage, and I'll tell you how many your bullet gets to kill.
Oh, I need another D8. Where? There we go.
There's nothing there.
There's nothing red.
What is
Oh,
that?
that red dot.
Yeah.
Wait, now it's gone. That's
It's
scary.
with my lights.
No, I see it.
How much damage?
14.
It's pulsing too.
14. Will you describe how your bullet kills 3 of the last 4? Maybe it ricochets off something. Maybe it curves in midair.
I was going to say it curves, and the force of its curve causes the air to, like, kind of become a blender around it.
That's cool.
Could be one of the sensors for your lights, you know.
Oh, it's my mushroom over there. I looked over there.
Oh,
I think.
As 3 more skulls explode, now one just sits in the middle of the room. Alone.
Was it close to me when I started running?
Yeah, we'll say it was close to you.
All right, cool. Running. As I started running, I stabbed it in the face with my dagger.
Did you hit it?
Does a 25 hit? Or maybe like a 26?
As you stab it in the face,
I'm assuming it didn't
garbles
have much
and
health.
gurgles and bubbles out and falls down to the ground. Now, alone in the room is Tykor Plock. Are you also joining them in the race to catch the girl?
Of course, I have to. Is there any enemies in between me and the girl?
There are not. Well, unless you consider Skur or Zelnor an enemy.
Well, I mean, they haven't attacked me yet, so I don't have a reason to.
They haven't attacked you yet.
So I'm just going to race past them and see if I can grab her.
What's your
How
speed?
far is she from me?
She is 30 feet out of the room.
Okay, well, my speed is 30 feet, I'm pretty sure.
Then, yep, you are able to catch up to her, just like everybody else. But then you have your action as well.
Where's the speed?
Right above your armor class, next to all of your.
Oh, it
top
is 30
numbers.
feet. Okay, so let's see actions. What can I do? I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Is Tykor Plock the type of person to grab her, to knock her out? Is she the type of person to make friends with her? What would you do?
Well, like I would. So I guess I'm definitely not gonna just like sit there and like try to like make friends while there's 2 random other individuals that obviously want her near me, right?
Yeah.
Because I don't know them, and they haven't
You
been in
don't.
trouble yet. But I'm also not gonna stick around to find out. So like, I'm definitely just grabbing the chick, as nicely as I can, and I'm making a beeline for my ship, right?
Okay, perfect. So you are able to grab her and then with your action dash about 30 feet ahead. Now, Will, your target is currently being taken away from you by a hulking insect man.
Indeed.
Yeah. And Samurai, I remind you, that picture I sent you, it's him naked.
And he's naked.
Sorry. In the game, he has like a chainmail.
Oh, that's
I'll
cool.
send a picture. I'll send a picture of it.
What would you do? Would you try to bridge an uneasy alliance? What does Skur? Skur's been in this situation before. What has he done before?
Okay, describe the layout of the halls ahead of me.
Yeah, of course. There is a long main terminal. There are rooms to either side of you, your left and your right. Every so often, we'll say like 100 feet or so, there is like a terminal to close off a door, create a little security breach, in cases of security breaches. And above each room, to your left or right, conceivably, is somebody's spaceship. There's also little terminals in front of each room in order to access them.
Well,
Okay.
No
Am
guards
I
yet.
able to pull the pin on a smoke grenade as I'm running to catch up with him?
Definitely.
And potentially still have time to do one other action. I can.
What's the
text
other
it
action?
to you. I want to hide it from these two.
Oh, okay. Yeah, text it to me.
Okay. Oh, right. I have to redock the fucking chat so that it'll fix my Discord.
That's all it gives me. You teleport
Yep,
30
so-
feet.
It's not gonna bring her. Yeah, Will, you would have time for that. We'll say the smoke grenade was like a bonus action, basically.
Perfect. So I'm going to do all of that.
As Tychloroplaque takes the girl, starts running off back towards his ship, docked outside a maintenance bay. A smoke grenade runs under his feet and starts jettisoning out black smoke and filling up the hallway. He feels his grasp on the girl be fought back by Skur until he no longer has control.
No.
And then the smoke starts to dissipate. And... Ooh, interesting.
As I did all this, I cast Disguise Self to appear as the girl.
What happened?
I have to text Will what his plan entails. Mickey, as you are misty stepping after them, this is also when the smoke is going. What are you doing?
They're running toward a door, correct?
Yep. They're just running through the hallway at this point, but assumedly Tychloroplaque was taking her somewhere.
So I'm going to take a vial of sulfur acid or whatever I have and just like shower myself in that.
Oh, cool.
Therefore,
I did not say this.
that's all of my spell slots back. All of my 2 spell slots.
Bang.
And what can I do? I can see Skur, right?
For a moment longer you can see Skur, but
I'm not the
What
only one
did
who
you
can't
say,
hear
Sir
him,
Rob?
right?
Cut out.
Yeah, that cut out hard.
Okay. You can see Skur, but only for a moment longer, because he is barreling into the black smoke of the grenade he just threw out.
Okay.
Okay.
Well. Hold person.
Okay.
Wisdom save of 14.
Me?
Yes, you.
I'll roll it
Okay.
on here.
Yes! He rolled a 12! He is now
As-
paralyzed.
He is paralyzed. The smoke fills up the room, and you lose eyes on him.
And I run in that direction. That's all I can really do right now.
Cool. After him or after the girl, or who? After your other captor.
An interesting turn.
I imagine that Skur was like, in my head, I saw him holding like an arm or something. So I would just run toward the girl.
Okay. As you guys stand there, how long does hold person last for?
Concentration up to 1 minute.
Okay, cool. As the smoke starts to dissipate, Tychloroplaque, we're moving back to you. After some time, you're able to feel the girl's arm. You're still in the smoke, so you can't really see, but you have remade contact.
Real quick, just for the description of the smoke grenade, it is a 20-foot radius sphere. The area of the sphere is heavily obscured by smoke for 1 minute.
Oh, nice. So yeah, the same time as the hold person.
You said I'm still holding her arm?
You dropped it for a little bit as you duked it out with Skur, but because Skur is now being frozen, you have been able to re-find her arm just fine.
Okay, so I'm pulling her in, and I'm basically gonna tell her, I was like, hey, I'm here to take you back to your father. Hang in there, basically, and then I'm gonna see if I can pick her up again, and then, Will, are you good?
Yeah. Just making weird.
Okay, that was a weird ass face. Yeah, I'm gonna pick her up, and then I'm just going to make for the nearest way towards my ship again. I mean, I am docked by like a vent. You
Mhm.
can access through like a hallway, but I don't know if I can fit her through a vent if I need to like crawl back how I did.
I think so. If she was like willing to go with you, you could definitely fit her in. If like she was
Okay.
making,
Well, I don't know if she's willing. I don't know. What
yeah,
she's
true.
doing.
One moment.
Sam was typing away.
Mickey, as you are able to pull, she seems at least somewhat willing to go with you. Mickey, you are obscured by a wall of smoke. Are you running through it? What is your plan?
Well, I have elementalism,
Mhm.
and I can beckon
What-
air, which will
Oh.
dissipate the smoke.
Okay, cool.
I also have the robe of eyes, which give me advantage on perception checks that rely on sight. Let's. I think it would probably be better to dissipate the smoke, seeing as how there's more factors than just smoke.
Mhm.
So I'm going to cast elementalism, which is just a cantrip. You create a breeze strong enough to ripple cloth, stir dust, rustle leaves, and close open doors and shutters.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Um,
say if nothing else, it's gonna let you look through it, and if you roll high, it'll just completely dissipate the smoke.
Okay, what am I rolling for this?
Just give me a flat roll.
Okay. Give me a d20. Amazing.
Ooh.
I rolled
So
a 4.
4 is not gonna be enough to completely dissipate it, but it's enough to blow out the smoke so you can see everything. Will you give me a perception check to see with advantage? Because it relies on sight. Perception check with advantage. Yeah. Because of your rope.
Man, I love these 4s.
Me at the bar.
That's a 13.
Nice. A 13 is enough to see that even though you have the hold person spell, you're still like concentrating on it. Will Skur is nowhere to be seen. A room to your left has been opened, and above you, Tycor Pluck is making away with the girl.
How far away?
At this point, he's about 60 feet ahead of you.
Embarrassing.
Okay.
Embarrassing.
So I'm going to run as far as I can, which my speed is 30 feet with my little tiny legs. Man, I got some acrobatics, athletics in that shit. I got little tiny legs and I'm running 30 feet. Anyway, I'm going to run that 30 feet and then Misty step right next to them.
Perfect. The three of you are all right next to each other. Tycor Pluck will now not be able to run away without like giving you a chance to do something first. Do you say anything?
I give him an unspoken deal. See if he understands. I just kind of like look at him, like nod a little bit. Don't even know. I was just sent here to grab her.
By who?
Grandmaster Vorak.
Interesting.
Vorak the Withered.
Okay, this is out of sight of game right now, outside of character.
Metagaming!
What would his... Yeah, so metagaming here. What would his position be in regards to the person that hired me to bring her back to her parents?
Oh. Um. His position. Would they have any relationship at all? Not really. This person would be the way that her parents are like high-ranking trade officials of the rebellion. This person also kind of lives on an outside of the system force and operates their own. It'd be almost like an intelligence agency of like seeding people across the galaxy and
Right, I was
training
gonna
them
say.
up. Mm-hmm.
So it almost sounds like they want to either take her to turn her into like a sleeper agent or take her as a bargaining chip.
Yes,
Which means it's just switching hands.
it does seem less, unless her parents are secretly like terrible people,
Which is possible too.
which is possible. It does seem like this would be a step down from just bringing her home.
True, but also at the same time, it's like, why would they hire you to take her out like
Yeah.
this if they had good intentions? Because why is there 3 different venues of saving her here? If there's 3 different people, that means that there's 3 different intentions, right? And as far
Yeah.
as I know, I'm the only one that had this request come directly from her father.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not going to hand her over, and I'm going to tell you, I'm like, I don't know who that is. I was hired by her father. Who is this man?
You don't know Vorak? Vorak is the Grand Master of the what's the capital city in my planet or something, or wherever I came from?
That's cool. Your capital city of your planet. Did we come up with a name for your planet?
We didn't. Go, let's see. Let's pull up ChatGPT again.
Just call him Atlanta.
Have you ever been to Georgia? It's there.
Yeah.
What's the name of the sulfuric planet? Sulfuric planet Zelnar Vorth. That's not. It's called Thrixzar.
Thrixzar?
The Blighted Cradle.
Cool.
Okay. Give me a capital city. Is Ves Calith. Calith? Citadel of the Boiling Stone.
Not the Boiling Stone.
Vorak the Withered is the Grand Master of the College of Ves Calith. I'm surprised you don't know him.
That means nothing to me. Is he her father?
In return, I ask for a ride and I release.
Yeah?
You release what? That's kind of freaky, friend.
The girl. I don't.
I'm a
releasing-
fucking creeper here.
So what you're telling me,
Oh no!
so, we're making our way
Oh,
to
I
our
hate
ship. And
that.
what you're telling me is you're willing to drop the bounty if I just get you a ride out of here?
This seems like a dangerous place.
And
It is.
as you guys are having this conversation, what was your sending stone that got you here? Was it a sending stone? Is it a portal key? What is it?
An enchanted radio? I don't know. I just put like long range radio in it.
Perfect. Your long range communication
Restart.
device.
We restart, you cut out.
Is it going?
Yeah.
As you guys are having this conversation, you feel your portal key, your long-range telecommunication device, start to buzz. And as it buzzes and vibrates, begins that same process of molecular transfusion. And as your atoms start to break apart, both of you and the girl start beginning to travel back to the homeworld. And as this happens, you look outside to see a spaceship taking off from the room that it seemingly Skur Alfront had left from. And inside that spaceship is the little girl that you're holding on to. Confused
Oh,
and
you
potentially
bastard.
outwitted.
Oh my god!
You guys
face.
have been teleported back to the capital city of Thrixar, to Vez Khalif. And that's where we're going to end it off tonight.
So I don't get it. What happened?
Will Minor illusioned us? Or maybe
Will
No.
is the
little
us or
girl.
something?
No.
He decoyed us.
This guy's self.
Well, you're a butthole.
This guy's self.
Yeah.
That's not self, man.